Yes, that is actually in the Velebit Mountains, and that is near the North Velebit National Park, where the Department of Forestry has a concession there that is 50,000 hectares, and it wraps all the way around the national park. This is at about 800 to 900 meters in elevation, and this was for a bear hunt. So the little shooting house that you're looking at, yes, it is every little girl's dream. It's like a dollhouse when you go in. It's got a little bed in it and very comfortable executive style chairs to sit in, to sit and watch for brown bears. These are European brown bears. They look just like our western grizzly bears. They've got those big pumpkin heads and that big hump in their back. They're beautiful bears. And the way they hunt them is they hunt them over baits. And you sit in this very luxurious little shooting house, which is completely weatherproof. And it has windows, weatherproofed windows on hinges that you can open and close at will. And like I said, it's got a little bed in there. So if you decide you want to be there at very first light and you want to spend the night in there, you can. The night that I was there, the bears did not come in until after dark, but the ranger that serves as the guide there had some night vision optics that he let me watch them through, and it was very cool.
Okay, I'm gonna get the crew now to show me that bear picture of you standing over the bear with the gun in your hand.
No, I did not shoot a bear.
What? What do you mean no? What happened?
I hope one day I could go back and take a bear there, but no, I did not take a bear.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I wasn't really hunting for the bears. I was hunting for the mouflon, though, and I can tell you that was a very tough hunt. Those mountains on the Adriatic coast are nothing but rocks.
Yeah, it looks pretty tough.
And it's very tough walking. You have to be in good shape. You have to have good knees, good ankles, a good back. If you have problems with any of those parts, this isn't the hunt for you.
Okay. So we're at 5,000 or 6,000 feet here, Barbara?
For the sheep, it was about 1,300 to 1,600 feet elevation.
Oh, okay. All right, good. So you're not running out of oxygen. You're not dealing with an oxygen problem. It's still obtainable by most of us, right?
Yes, as long as you can walk on those rocks. Okay. And I sent you a couple pictures of them. I don't know if you're showing.
I'm rolling them now. They're showing them to us now.
And this is something, basically you're playing hopscotch on these rocks. You have to have good balance.
Right.
And it takes some stamina. But if you can do it, it is an incredible hunt. Okay, and you will see sheep, and you will see amazing sheep.
Okay, all right. Now show us that picture of Barbara standing over the sheep with the gun. What? What?
No, I did not take my sheep.
Okay, we didn't get the bear. We didn't get the sheep.
I got on sheep.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I had a misfire. And then I guess I just got flustered and I just plain missed.
Okay, well, hey, that's an honest answer, Barbara. I mean, it happens to all of us. I'm just trying to give you a hard time. But
Sure.
You didn't take your own rifle anyway, right? You used theirs?
No, I took my own rifle. I took my .30-06, so I can't blame them for the misfire.
I was trying to give you an excuse.
But I will say this, I only got to hunt mouflon for a day and a half.
Okay.
And like I said, I saw more than 200 sheep. They put me on a ram 3 times. Okay, so if you can shoot, if you're comfortable getting into a shooting position very quickly, if you can shoot at sharp angles, that's what tripped me up the first time. I just couldn't get eye relief on my scope to get a good clear shot on that first shot because it was such a steep angle that I would have to shoot at. And they spooked. The second time I had a perfect prone position, very comfortable. I was just pressing the trigger back and something happened and the sheep all took off running. And that time it wasn't us. And the third time, I had the misfire, and then I just plain missed.
Okay. Well, hey, it happens. That's why we go hunting over and over again. I mean, those mistakes happen. But give me an idea, though, for those of us who may not have considered Croatia a hunting destination, who may now consider it, certainly the sheep hunters and even bear hunters if they've got a pretty good sized bears out there. But is this an expensive area to stay in? I mean, where are we dollars and cents wise here?
It's not necessarily expensive. Europe, they go by a trophy size arrangement, usually a sliding scale, depending on the size of the trophy. But the outfitter that I hunted, Tomosevic of Artemis Hunting, can put together some very reasonable packages for your clients, for his clients. They can include even airfare from London, or if you can fly directly to Croatia and don't need to go through London, he can put together a very reasonable package for you there. And it just depends on your needs. He hunts over 20 different areas. Most of them are free range. He prefers free range areas. Works very closely with a number of operators out there. And he can tailor the hunt to your needs. If you're traveling with a non-hunting spouse, he can base you somewhere where you're only a couple of hours here or there from any hunting destination that you would go to. You can go hunting during the day, come back at night in time to have a nice dinner with your wife on the Adriatic coast.
Okay, now that's what I want to ask you. The next, because I keep going back to the food issue now. What do Croatians eat?
It's a very heavily Italian influence.
Okay.
They eat a lot of fresh fish, risotto, pasta, Croatian-style pizzas, and they also have a Slavic influence, so they'll have those goulash-type stews, which were just wonderful. They do a lot of grilled meats and a lot of seafood. This area, there's a bay in the Dalmatian coast there along the Adriatic that is known for having supposedly the best oysters in the world.
Whoa.
I had some, and I can tell you that they are wonderful.
Oh, yeah. Are they nice, good-sized oysters? I mean, I love oysters Rockefeller. I don't care how you cook them. If you don't cook them at all, I'm fine with that, too. But are they pretty good size?
The ones that I had weren't big, but all you needed was some lime juice on them, and they didn't have that really strong fishy taste. Yeah. They were very mellow, very smooth. They were just wonderful.
Okay, last question, and then I'm going to have to run. Okay, let's say you're leaving from Houston or Los Angeles or Miami. Can I go straight to Croatia, or do I need to go through some independent London, or do I have to go that way?
You'll probably have to make a stop. You can go either through London or you can go through Germany, which I found very easy. I went through Munich, and it was a very short flight from Munich into Zagreb, which is the capital of Croatia. You can also fly in through Vienna, and Vienna also gives you the option of a little layover where you can do some touring in Vienna as well. What non-hunting wife wouldn't love to do a little tour of Vienna? Right. So you do have some options there on ways to fly into Croatia. Okay. And also the importation of your firearm is very easy. All your outfitter needs is a photograph, rather a photocopy of your passport, your local hunting license, and your customs 4457 form, or if you're from another country, your firearms license. And he'll get all the paperwork ready. When you arrive, he escorts you over to the police station at the airport. They finish up the paperwork, and you're on your way. It's not difficult at all.
Okay, well, that's good news, actually. That's a really exciting news. So the food's good. It's not hard to get there. It's not expensive.
And the people are very hunter-friendly and friendly overall. I was delighted to see just how friendly everybody was. Okay. They at least speak a few words of English. And you learn to say thank you and hello in Croatia, and they love you.
Okay. All right, we're going to have to run, Barbara. Now, I know that you did some more business kind of things there, but I'm out of time. We'll bring it up next week because I know there's some important information on a more serious note that you want to talk about. But you know, I'm going to end by running the pictures of you standing over the bear with the gun.